Okay, here we go. We're gonna try our first recorded Ikoria draft. Alright, pack one, pick one. Things to look at here. Land's good, but we're not gonna take it. Mamba, pretty good. The Sterix, very good. Zenith Flare, if we just want to go all in on cycling, which I do like, but I'm gonna try to draft this the right way. So we have repeated removal on the snake, and then you have basically get any card in your deck or one permanent. So worst case is a land. Best case is your bombs. I think green's a little bit easier to splash, so we're more likely to play the Sterix in most decks. So I think we're going to take the Sterix with the Mamba being second, and then after that probably like Essence Scatter is the next best card. Okay. Oh, and yeah, I think we can take another Sterix here. If we hadn't have taken the Sterix, if we had taken that Mamba, I'd probably take the Deadweight. But I think back-to-back Sterix is a very good start for this. Who's in our pod? Let's look. Okay. Let's see. I think Clash is just an absolute bomb. Kind of surprised to see it go over a common here. In green, we've got Flycatcher, which is not great. Just kind of low. It's too costly to be a good mutate target. The Sandworm is decent with cycling, makes it much easier to fit into any deck. Deadweight, again, still very good. But I think we just take Clash. Very good card. Okay. Let's see. We've got Fight as One. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. Deals damage equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards. So that's good in the cycling deck. For green, once again, we just have another Sandworm. Really not the best. We'd really like to play these Sterixes, but we're not seeing the low-cost green cards. It doesn't mean they're not. Doesn't mean they're being drafted. They could just not be opened. Marmoset, though, pretty good card, and maybe if we see that Zenith Flare, we could be like the cycling card deck. Okay. Another Sandworm. Not a lot here for us. Deadweight, probably the best card in the pack. Boot Nipper is very good, but we'll probably take the Deadweight just as an out to black. We have seen 3 of them so far, and I just don't think we want to pick up Sandworms. Okay. So, we've got Blitzleech in black, which will probably be our pick. I don't think we want to go into another color. Swallow Hole is very good, though. So maybe we do just pick up more premium removal in Swallow Hole. Tough packs, though. Tough packs. We didn't really get there on seeing green things. But I feel like this is a good signal that white's probably open, so we're just going to take the Swallow Hole. Okay. A Ferocious Tigerilla is a great pickup here. Oh, there's also the Mole. I think we want to pick up the Mole. I do like the Tigerilla, but I think the Mole is very good. It's an early mutate target for the Sterix. And I think our 2 Sterix are better than our 1 Clash of the Titan as far as what do we want to lean to, but very close. I think seeing that Mole late is a good sign that maybe just green's early drops were not being opened, and not necessarily that we were out of we were being cut on green. Okay, so let's see here. If we want to keep our black options open, I think Void Beckoner is probably the best card. And that actually would give us a really good black-green start if we have the Mole and we have Void Beckoner and the Sterix, you can flip a Void Beckoner off of Sterix, which is amazing. Otherwise, we're not really losing a lot here. That's not great. It's for the red-white human deck. Scorpion's a good mutate target, but we're going to take the Void Beckoner. I think this is fine, and it's at its best in the green-black graveyard deck, so I think maybe that's where we're getting pushed. Another deadweight, that's a big sign. Yep, we're going to take another deadweight, and there should still be one more possibly coming around. I think we're pretty much off a swallow hole, and we're pretty in between on these. So yeah, I think we're in on deadweights. So Gust of Wind came around, but we're gonna just take this 2/3. Take a Sandworm. I'm fine picking one up now. Mysterious Egg is fine if you have nothing else to mutate onto, and Garrison Cat is just cute. Mythos of Luna. Create a token. That's pretty cool. We're not playing it, but it's cool. Another Clash of the Titans, man. That's rough. But I think we're definitely being told to go into black. And we have Grim Dancer here. He's just a good card, great to mutate onto. Lots of good things. I think Clash is the bomb, but we never really saw another good red card we wanted to jump into. Notably, in Pack 2, Pick 1, Pack 2, there was a Fire Prophecy, and we did not wheel that Fire Prophecy, but we did wheel 3 deadweights. So I think it's pretty easy to say black is open. And I think we're going to take this Estus Symbiote. I think it's much better to get the enablers, and we already have 2 Sterixes as really good mutate creatures, so we just want early drops that we can mutate onto. Mamba is great here. Ooh, actually, we probably just have to take this Boneyard Lurker. Sad to leave the Mamba. Would love to pick it up, but we have a chance of getting a Duskfang Mentor. A Ram Through. Oh, that's a great pack, actually, the more I look at it. So we'd like to wheel Duskfang Mentor or Ram Through. The 4th Deadweight's probably not as good, and I don't think we'll wheel the Mamba, but hopefully we can wheel one of those two. And we're just going to take this absolute powerhouse for our deck. Okay, so Migration Path. We're not really on the ramp. I think Easy Prey is a good card, but with 3 deadweights, it presents less value to us. But Grim Dancer, I'll take a second one, and I think at that point we're off of red. Clearly black's being hooked up, and I think our green's good enough to keep it there. What do we want to get back? Corpse Churn's not bad. Obviously the Easy Prey is good, and Honey Mammoth is just a big boy. We're always down for a little bit of the big boys. Let's look here. So, Mosscoat, very good. Let's look at our curve for a second here. So we're kind of, these are cyclers. We've got these 5 drops, which mutate as a 6 drop. Our 3 slots looking pretty good. And we do have some early removal. We don't have any hard removal yet, so that's why we do want to pick up that Ram Through if possible, because it's kind of hard removal for us. But I think I'm just going to pick up a Blitz Leech. I like this card a lot. So I think I want to pick up a Farfinder. It's very good. Good for fixing, good for mutating, and there is a Cavern Whisperer in our first pack, so there's a good chance that we wheel it. Ultimatum there for fun, but we're going to take the Farfinder. I think it's a very good card. That's a great pickup. It's another mutate. It is a 3/3 Death Touch, just like worst case scenario, so that's a pretty good card to pick up. And we'll see, we haven't really seen a lot of the low drops. We haven't seen any Boot Nippers. We've only seen this one Essence Symbiote, so we are on the lookout. There's another one. for basically any low drops that are going to enable our mutating. Which is why the Farfinder's so good. These Grim Dancers are good. Would like to pick up more 2-drops, so Boot Nippers and Symbiotes. What do we don't have any humans, I believe, right now for Survivor's Bond. We have this Commando, so that's not too bad. We're just gonna take the Coil Bug. Great mutate target. Great for us here. Take this egg out for now. Let's try to be positive. So probably don't want another Cavern Whisperer right here. Dark Bargain is pretty good for fueling our graveyard and for giving us a little bit of a refill. And then Lurking Deadeye is also very good, but I'm going to take the Bargain. I'd rather have my first Bargain. Wow. I guess we take another Deadweight. I don't know if we'll play 4 Deadweights. At some point, there's a lack of targets, but it's very good, and we don't need more top end. I'm going to take the Sideboard Suffocating Fumes. I don't think I'll want a Corpse Turn, and I'd rather have a Sideboard Suffocating Fumes in case we play against something. Can't see that being useful. Maybe we play this. Get a Whisper Squad, and get a Mountain. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. Oh. Return any number of permanent cards with different names. That's very good. Wow. I think if this Boneyard Lurker wasn't here, I think I'd be willing to take it over pretty much everything else in the pack as a speculative pick. But this Boneyard Lurker is just too good to speculate on something like that. So we're going to take the Lurker and be pretty happy with it. This Migratory Greathorn is probably our pick here. Lead the Stampede. How many creatures do we have? We have 17. Maybe Stampede's right. 17 creatures. Do they go into the graveyard? Bottom of your library. So I think it's between. We don't need another Farfinder. I think Greathorn's good, but we are kind of lacking on these early mutate targets. So I think we're just going to lead the Stampede. We'd love to find a Blood Curdle here in the next pack or two. Wow. Oh my god. Can we just take the pack and run? I think you take Extinction Event. I don't know if there's anybody else in black. We'd love this. I really want this. But this just feels like a straight up bomb. Wow. Can we just take the pack and run? Maybe there's a small chance we wheel this. Like the smallest of chances. And we're just taking Extinction Event because there's 0% chance you wheel that. And it's amazing. Wow, we're doing it. That's tempting. So, Brokos or Trumpeting Gnar? So if we play the Trumpeting Gnar, I don't think it would just be mutate for 5, and I think we're a little light on the mutate enablers, so I think we're just going to take Brokos. Kind of fits into our entire game plan here. Wow, we got hooked up here at the end. A boot. Okay, we're probably Fertilid actually. The beginning of your upkeep looks at the top card of your library, so it just gives Surveil and Delve. Okay, Boot Nipper or Fertilid. I think Fertilid is a little bit better than Boot Nipper, but maybe I'm wrong. Our 3-drop slot's pretty good actually. We're gonna take the Boot Nipper. I think it's a little bit more what we want to be doing. Probably not playing anything here, but we're gonna take another Suffocating Fumes for the sideboard. That's a pretty good Jungle Hollow. Makes our mana better. We're really good on playables. Just taking that Jungle Hollow helps our mana. Our 5th Deadweight, apparently. Probably not playing a 5th Deadweight, but that's pretty crazy. Start looking at cuts. We might cut 1 Deadweight. Probably gonna cut the Survivor's Bonds and the Night Squad Commandos at that point. And we're just like black-green mutate big boys. I think this was the pack. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. Probably not playing that. Wilt for the sideboard. We really want to wheel one of those two reanimate spells out of the. I think it's this pack or the next one. Probably not playing anything here. Probably don't want another sandworm. Yeah. So we wield the easy prey, which I guess we'll take. Or we're gonna take the plummet. Yeah, I feel like we have so many targets with this, so we're gonna take the sideboard plummet. Can't imagine there's a lot of things that's a pretty good card. We might even main deck it. That's a great pickup. Yeah. Man, that pack was crazy. Didn't wheel any of it out of it. Okay, let's look. Well, let's get rid of these. Alright, we gotta make 6 cuts. 6 cuts here. Feels pretty easy to cut the Survivor's Bond. So we ended up being a little bit less graveyard focused. I mean, we have a lot of we don't have a lot of the reanimate spells, but we have a lot of like get things back value. Probably cut one dead weight. We want all those. We need to cut 2 more cards. Hmm. Maybe we just don't need the Dark Bargain at that point. We're gonna get value out of Mythos. Um, and did I pick up any? We only picked up the one Jungle Hallow. Kind of wish we had picked up more than that. I think there was a time when I could have picked up a blue-green duel and I didn't. I kind of like Memory Leak, but maybe we just don't need it. We have a lot of early game removal, which is good. This is our answers to big boys, our boot nippers, our death touch creatures, basically. Oh, I picked up Extinction Event. That's what I picked up from there. I'm not sure if that was right. Maybe I was supposed to pick up the Reanimate fight. We can't play 16. I guess our curve kind of does stop at 5 for a lot of the time, but we kind of will 6 for Blitz Leech because we're not going to play these the most often. But I think we do want one more. The question is, it might be Memory Leak. It might just be Lurking Deadeye. Yeah, I think it might be Lurking Deadeye. Our creatures are all big or have Death Touch, and so there's very small chances that like we're in a place where we damage something and we don't kill it. Hard unless like a Farfinder touches something, but hard to imagine that's going to come up too often. 15-9. So we can play our one Jungle Hollow, and then we're going to play 9-6, 9-7. Yeah, 9-7 with 9 swamps because we really want to have that dead weight early. Okay, and that looks like the deck. Take a screenshot real quick. Okay, and we'll get started here. I think this is pretty good. I think we have some good Sterix hits. I think we've got some good mutates. I wish we could have spread out. This is the only thing we didn't get any of the reanimate spells. We only saw them once. I think it was opened, but we just did not do well with it. Okay, we're gonna play first. Hand seems good. It's got some early drops. We just want to hit into a mutate. We have the mole to mill some things to turn Brokos into card advantage. Our opponent is deciding to keep, I believe. We'll see. Oh, mold to 6. And kept on that. So we'll run out our jungle hollow. The best thing that could happen is this just hits 2 permanents we really want to get rid of. But we'll see. Would like to not try any more lands for a little bit. White black, usually the go wide. So actually we're gonna play the mole. Yeah. Wow, okay. Up to 2 permanents. So we're gonna attack. We don't have anything really to mutate onto. So we can get back 2 dead weights if that's what it comes to. The cavern whisperer is pretty good. Okay. Yep. Okay. Would like to stop drawing lands. Just gonna play Corpse Dance, Grin Dancer. Give it Death Touch, Menace, and pass. So our opponent's on Abzan. Things to be scared of there is not entirely sure. Guess if he blood curdles here, that's not the best. But we do have Brokos to get it back. So I think I'm just gonna block like this and trade my 2-drop off. And if I get blown out, I get blown out. But I kind of want to see what he's got. We have some card advantage with Brokos, so we can just Brokos. Okay, that went great. We traded our 2-drop for their 3-drop. And this is the 3/3. Okay, this is great. So we're just going to attack. If they want to double block, we will kill both. And then we'll just Brokos them back. Okay, or we'll just play our Coil Bug for now. So we have the Whisperer in there. Deadweight's in there. Oh, okay. I think we've drawn 2 spells this whole game. So we're just going to run it back, kind of see what we get. Refine trading. We're a little bit light on gas right now. Okay, that's fine. So I think we're gonna get the Cavern Whisperer, and get the Grim Dancer back here. So we can't play either of those this turn, but we'll get the Whisperer, the Grim Dancer, and yeah, I think we're in a pretty good position. Next turn, that costs 7. We have 3, 6, 7, so we can play both next turn. What's that do? Okay, just makes spells of the chosen type cost 2 less. Interesting. It's a 4/5, I guess is the biggest problem for me. Creature makes sense. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mutate. And we're gonna put it over. Make him discard a card. Discard. Wow, okay. Opponent's really doing it over there. Interesting that he had these double humans in that. Play Grim Dancer, Death Touch Menace, the go-to aggressive choice. We could attack, and if they double blocked, that's kind of bad, so we're just going to hold back. attack next turn with both of our menace creatures and the mole. And that's probably fine. That's probably fine. In fact, we might not even attack now with the Whisperer because the Grim Dancer is just going to keep getting in, and they're going to have to make that choice. I think I want to look at what their last card is. It's very close, but I think I'm scared of what it could be. Lurking Deadeye? Okay. Get rid of that. Hey, so we're just going to attack with the Grim Dancer. It is guaranteed to get at least 2 creatures they want to block. And then that leaves them with no creatures to block the Whisperer. Yep. And we're going to lead the Stampede this turn. Great draws. Wow, that's really good. So we have 7 mana. So we're probably, what we're going to do is double attack next turn. Okay. He gains 1. 8 mana. It doesn't really change anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to double attack. And we're going to give this Death Touch, basically. If they block. So we're just going to wipe their board here. That's fine. That's fine. Cycle. Gives us Death Touch. Oh, a little unnecessary there. Okay. And I guess we'll just get our Pillbag back and pass. So our opponents, we have 3 cards in hand. Oh, I'm so sorry, opponent. Just go to attacks. I think we want to just play the Blitz Leech at instant speed. So we have 5, 8. Yes, we're gonna play the Pillbug. End turn. If they have anything that has 2 or less, write that. That's fine. Sure. This game feels pretty over. Mutate. I'm gonna put it here. Just gives us the most power. There's some thought to giving it to the trample, and our opponent's gonna scoop it up. Okay, so they're on Abzan something. Tough to say. I think we probably want the deadweights in. It didn't feel like. Let's look at what they had. That gets deadweighted. That gets deadweighted. They had another. Maybe we didn't have as many targets as we thought. The Kahira. But didn't see anything that requires Wilt to come in. Didn't see anything for Plummet. Didn't really see anything that makes me want to bring in these Fumes. Didn't really see anything else. So probably just want to bring in one more Deadweight and then drop some, like drop the Sandworm. We don't need that much beef. Or maybe drop Memory Leak. Didn't seem like they had a lot of bombs, and then put the Sandworm back in. Because the 7/7 didn't see a lot of hard removal out of them, so that seems like it's hard for them to deal with if we get lucky. And yeah, feel pretty confident based off what we saw. Not really sure what the Abzan archetype should be there. They had Vigilance Matters, which I believe is the green-white archetype. Green-black is Graveyard Matters. White-black is Humans. A lot of things going on over there. Not entirely sure it's too focused, but they did have 2 companions. They're not playing either of them, which is interesting. We saw the Blade vanish. It's the only non-creature card we saw out of them. And we saw a bunch of humans, so they didn't get there on the human matters. Interesting, though. Interesting. They're sideboarding. A little bit scary the longer they sideboard. They either went to go get a drink or they're about to give us the old razzle dazzle. think our deck's pretty good. We're definitely missing hard removal. Never got. We only saw that one ramp through very early. I think black was very open. I'd even say black green was open, but I didn't see those blood curdles. They're very easy to splash, so a lot of people will pick them up for any reason. This is fine. We have a Pillbug on 2. We have Grim Dancer, and this can get us a Forest, so we're fine. We'd like to see a Deadweight, but that's so that's pretty interesting. Um, okay, this kind of makes me want to go get the Forest, but I guess we can't even play it, right? So we should just we're just going to attack first, and we're just gonna play a Grim Dancer. Menace, Death Touch, the standard offensive option. If you're going defensive, you would take like Death Touch, Lifelink. And if you were maybe trying to race, you would take Menace, Lifelink. Okay. He gets a 1/1. So I think we just attack. I'm very fine, especially when I have a Boneyard Lurker. Just trading this. Yep. We have a lot of attrition in our hand, right? We have Hysterics gets us a card. The Lead the Stampede will get us cards. Boneyard Lurker gets us cards. Extinction Event can be like multiple card advantage. So we have a lot of attrition. So I think I'm very fine. Next turn probably is ooh, that 4/5 is back at it again. So that's an even. So I think we do just play Boneyard Lurker. They picked creatures, right? Yes. Mutate onto our 1/1 over. And we're just gonna get our Grim Dancer back. No attacks. Okay, they played that for 1. That's interesting. So even, even, even. That's not the best. I wonder if that was a good reason to keep it odd, and then this turn we could have just named even and wiped their board. I think we're gonna play the Grim Dancer and give it Death Touch Menace again. Maybe Death Touch Lifelink. We're gonna cycle actually. Okay, it's great. And yeah, we're gonna play the Grim Dancer. Death Touch Menace again. And no attacks. So if we're lucky, we can top deck a land. We can just make this into a 6/6. And then if they want to kill it, they'd have to triple block. If we top deck a land, we might actually attack just all and leave up the Blitz Leech. And that way, if they block here, we can... Okay. Interesting. Doesn't do anything. Okay. So let's think about this. That's odd also. That's important to know. We attack. They block. We give this -2/-2. And we kill it, and then we wipe their board, and it's their 3/4 against my 2/2 and my 4/4. That seems pretty good. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do here. And if they block some other way, like if they block with the 3/4 and the 1/1, then we could still blow them out, and they're just left with the 4/5. Yeah, we're gonna attack. If they don't block this, that's also fine. If they don't block, I probably just Hysterics. Okay. So I think we're going to keep the Blitz Leech up, just to kind of see if they're just going to attack with this 3/3 again. So The only downside to that is if we don't have any good targets, we're just running. I guess running out of 5-2 is not the worst, though. So we're going to end our turn. He's got the Deadeye. That's fine. So let's look at them now. So that's even, even, odd, even. So we might just chump name even and leave them with a 3-4. Odd. Okay. So now that makes things odd. Okay, so that definitely. So we're going to have to kill Luros. Okay, so that makes things a little bit harder. Our opponent only. Kind of just want to get my 2-for-1 here. So let's think. If we name even, we get this, 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 and then if we name odd, we get these three, and we lose our corpse dancer. Maybe that's right though. So maybe we like. Maybe we kill this, block this, name odd, and then they're just left with Mori. Yeah. So we're going to attack. And then we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to lose this, but I think this is fine. Odd. Yes. And then there's even, this turns into a 2-3, end turn. No blocks. Okay. Let's spin the wheel. Over. You got it. Yep. Sure. We're at 7 mana. Under. So we have a 6/6 menace. Discard your card. Oh! Let's give it Death Touch Menace. Well, actually, let's just give it. Let's give it Death Touch Lifelink. Well, it doesn't really even need. Let's give it Lifelink Menace. Yeah, because we're like their creatures aren't big enough to really. He discards a land. And why do I have a second one? What? Oh, that's what I hit off of this. Oh. I'll just lead the Stampede. Yep, pick up 1. Move the combat, attack for 6. Suppose I should have viewed Battlefield to see how those triggers worked out. Oh, is it for each time? Oh, so I got 2. Ooh, okay. And that's round 1. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Let's go to round 2. Ooh, quick match, quick match. Jacob, 1997. We win the coin flip, play first. Man, really want to keep this, but it's got the cycle. If this had one more land, this would be a very good hand, but we're gonna have to mulligan. I guess we keep. It's a 4/4 for 4. It's got the memory leak, and we're just gonna put back a forest. Yeah. Play a jungle hollow. A little bit unfortunate there, but that's what happens. We're probably gonna play this memory leak. Unless they get very aggro on us and we just need to find interaction for turn 3. But otherwise, I would just like to snipe whatever their best card is turn 3. Okay. White. Okay, lead the Stampede. That's pretty good. That can kind of undo our mulligan there. Opponent's playing a little bit slow, but maybe they've got a lot of decisions on turn 2. I hope not, though. So blue-white is basically flyers. Oh, okay. Or there's some kind of cycle. So since we have something to do on turn 3, we're just going to cycle. Getting the Whisperer is fine, and that's a great draw for us. So we're just going to get our Death Touch Menace. And I think next turn, well, maybe I should have taken Death Touch Lifelink and made it Menace with this. That would have been smarter. Yeah. Because we could, if we attack, we're just trading it for whatever, if they cycle. So they could be Jeskai cycling, actually. Unsure until we see that red source, though. So they just drew the Revolving Wilds. So they kept a 2-land hand, but they didn't cycle turn 1. So they might not be cycling. They just might be playing this for incidental value. Or they maybe just didn't value. Okay, well, we're going to see if there's a third color, I imagine, here. Okay, so they are Jeskai cycling. Kind of wish I had taken lifelink at that point. Yeah, we're going to deadweight that. Just snap that off. Because we don't want the... They're probably going to cycle in response, I imagine. Yep. They're playing Barrier Breach. So they're playing some amount of off-color cyclers, which might mean they didn't get there. I'm going to lead the Stampede. That's a great pickup on both of those. And attack. Kind of wish we had picked up Lifelink. The cycling decks have a really easy ability to just... Okay. Yeah, opponents on maybe 5 color at this point. They've got great mana. Yeah, not entirely sure what's going on here. Really wish we had like we have the ability to give it Death Touch. We have the ability to give it Menace, and they're playing Footfall Crater. Interesting. So if we lead the Stampede, I am mystified and certainly interested in what our opponent's doing here. Hopefully, whatever we see will give us more info. Turtle, I think our opponent's deck might have not gotten there. That's what I'm thinking right now. So we're gonna attack. They still can't block it. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna play a Boot Nipper, give it lifelink, and then just mutate onto it. Over. And now we have our Death Touch Lifelinker, our Death Touch Menace. And next turn we might carry... Yeah. Next turn we might give this Menace too. Although I feel like making our opponent discard a card is not the most value at this time. And we might just play the 4/4 as a big boy. And then giving the 4/4 Menace is more value. I'm very interested in what our opponent's doing over there. I think we just go to attack. Um, and then actually, we probably just play this out. Play it as our 4/4 menace, and then next turn we can mutate onto it and get something back. It's a permanent card, so we can even get deadweight back. Well, that's not a legal block, sir. That's a very bad block, but it's legal. Okay, that's a better block. Yep, that's fine. And yeah, we're gonna play this Whisperer as a 4/4 menace. And then next turn we might just mutate if they play something small enough. Wow, what is opponent's mana over there? What is going on? Pyroceratops? Okay. So, getting back deadweight doesn't do the most here. We just want to get back another creature. And I think we want to attack, and probably our opponent can't kill both of these. And so we attack, and we can get back a mutate, which will allow us to mutate onto here. So we'll just go onto whoever lives. Just try to keep this value train rolling as long as we can. Keep the pressure up. So our opponent might be cycling, but just like didn't get there. We've seen them play 2 cycling cards, 3. The Valiant Rescuer, Barrier Breach, and this Footfall. Okay. Opponent's kind of in the tank here. But we'll see what they play. Okay. That's 1 timeout. They have 0 left. So I think if they use both timeouts, they just don't block. It just keeps going. If they don't do something by then. But we'll see. Okay. Yep. I guess that's what happened there. So this just doesn't. I don't want to play this out yet. I just want to play the mole. It's not. So no matter what, I'm not gonna get to play 2 spells. Yeah, I'm gonna play the mole. I guess they just always have that up, so that's why it holds priority. Okay, they had a cycler. Another Grim Dancer. Okay, so I don't mind getting back Grim Dancers. So it's probably next turn we turn this into a 4/4 trample, and we just get back a Grim Dancer, and then that's that. Maybe if they play something small, I just get back a Deadweight to give them less blockers. That's not small. Wow. Okay. So that kind of makes our choices a little bit worse here. Wow, that's not small at all. So we're gonna get back these Grim Dancers because they have Death Touch and Menace. Yep. And another turtle. If our opponent wants to attack for 7, they can. Then we'll just attack, and it's a forced block. Wow. Okay. Nope. So they're dead on board. Not sure they know that, but they have to double block this. and they have to block this, and this gets through. I guess they were dead on board to any removal at that point. Even another dead weight would have allowed me to double dead weight this. Yep, that's fine. Okay. So, it seems like opponent's deck is some kind of cycling. It's trying to be cycling, but it's not. It didn't totally get there. No enchantments we really cared about to destroy or artifacts to destroy. No, not a lot of small stuff for more dead weights. I think we're fine on the dead weight count. Didn't see any flyers. Didn't see anything worth suffocating. Yeah, we're probably just gonna run that back. This is one of my favorite archetypes. Just this very grindy black-green. Um, you know, trade off, get things back, trade off until your opponent runs out of resources. Okay, we're gonna keep this. It's a good hand. Turn 3 play. We have the Sterix. Our opponent mulligans, which is we mulliganed last game, but much worse to mulligan on the play than on the draw. Getting that extra card back is a really good value. And they're deciding what to put back. Okay, there they go. I think they didn't go to 5, did they? Did I miss that? Oh, no, they didn't go to 5. Okay. Turtle? Turtle. And we got a coil bug. Look at that. We even got a turn 2 play now. Just does that flavor text? It does. Oh, little turtle. Okay. So they're missing their green and their white. But I think they're base blue-red, now that I think about it. They had the Archipelagore and the Pyroceratops, which were their best cards. Play a Coil Bug. Probably going to play the Mole, since we don't need mana. And, yeah, probably going to play the Mole. Not sure which of these two I'd rather mutate onto. 6/6 Trample's good, but 6/6 Vigilance is also very good. Oh, that's kind of scary. Depending on how quickly they can turbo that out. Also, does not sacrifice, I learned. So you can just keep doing this. So that's kind of scary, but we do have a lot of Death Touch. So that's good. Smooth to combat, attack. Yeah, that makes sense. Play the Mole. Oof. Milling Brokos is kind of unfortunate. It's one of the few things we can't get back. So especially with this, the Mole's the better play because we want to pressure. Okay, the Pyroceratops is here. That's fine. We can still attack. And that's fine. Obviously, they can just block with the 3/3, but they don't know if I have dead weight. Okay. So here's a question. I think we just want to play the Boot Nipper. Well, this is a little bit more mana efficient. So then next turn we can go lead the Stampede Boot Nipper. Actually, take action. We have more double black, so we'll take our black card. Probably should have held the land to not let them know, but it happens. Very scared of this. Very scared of that. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. They got value off of that. If they had held it, they would have gotten more value, but they couldn't have known that. That's a good draw. Player land. Do this first. Tap a little bit better. I don't know what we could find that we'd rather play. Cool. But play a Boot Nipper. It's unfortunate that I think I want to give it lifelink here, which kind of tips our hand that we are going to be mutating, but I think a 6/6 lifelink is just much better than a 6/6 death touch. And if we get to attack with it, it just totally wipes out anything he's done with this Pyroceratops, and I'm not too scared of that right now. Now, if he kills this, next turn we're probably playing Grim Dancer with Lifelink Menace, and then holding up the Void Beckoner to give Death Touch like our Coil Bug, or to give Death Touch to the Grim Dancer, and then he'll be forced to double block and trade. But we're a little bit away from that now. So, yep, no blocks. You got it. And here we go. Mutate on the... So opponent doesn't have anything. Let's see what we hit. Oh, we hit a 4/4. And just swing it. Opponent's a little bit away, 5 away. So even if these were 2 cyclers, they'd still be pretty far away. And we go back up to 20. And I'd say this game's probably over, unless the opponent has something wild. Right, even if the opponent quadruple cycled and made a Kraken, we have Death Touch on demand. I don't... Maybe I do this. Let's focus... Well, no, we're just going to attack. If you have to block one of the little guys, take 12. So this is lethal, actually, because we cycle Death Touch. So we only have to do 1 before we trample over. Yep. Okay. 2-0, going into the finals. Games haven't seemed too bad. Yep. And here we go. One more. Yeah, don't really know. Probably was just opponent's first time drafting or new to drafting. See, our opponent has taste when it comes to their avatar. Epic Fall. I'm gonna keep this. Any land we have the Grim Dancer, we're gonna cycle Memory Leak, and we're gonna hope to draw a swamp pretty early, or a forest. But this is definitely questionable. I definitely would not keep this without the cycler. Okay. Well, would have liked that to be a forest, but we're still fine. We still have Grim Dancer, who can do a really... Okay. Okay. So we're probably racing in this situation, so I'm going to take Lifelink Menace. But I'm very aware that our opponent might just have removal for this. Our opponent goes like Fire Prophecy here. That's going to be very bad. That wasn't great, and we didn't draw our land. But Lifelink Menace. Although I think Lifelink Death Touch is better at this point. He's at, yeah, that's the kind of thing he could start doing. Okay, well, we really got punished for that keep. Yep, we got punished for that keep. Interesting, both even. Interesting for Extinction Event. If our opponent just plays another even creature right there of 1 mines. Okay, so we just want to draw a land and name even at this point, and that's probably our way back into this game. Okay, so we're gonna attack first. And okay, we're back in this. Wow, that extinction event. We're still doing pretty bad in that we don't have any green mana. We really like to. We can mutate though. It doesn't get back anything at this point. It just turns it into a 4/4. Our opponent Gust of Winds again. That's fine. Gust of Wind is really only good when you're applying pressure, and that's a great draw for us. Opponent has something to do. They're holding priority. I imagine it's just a cycler. And we're gonna get Lifelink Death Touch again, or maybe a Lifelink Menace. We just want to race if we can. So presumably they don't have an easy answer to this. They top decked a land. And we just want to try to race them. Okay, we're just gonna attack first. They have something. They did have a flame spill. Okay, I think what we want to do here is we want to play the Cavern Whisperer, just as a 4/4 menace. Okay, that's fine. So we're running our opponent out of resources, but it's important to think about the fact that we still have a lead the Stampede. We have we have the Lurker. So in fact, what our play here is going to be is Estin Symbiote and mutate. Put it over, and we gain 2 life. We have a 5/5, and we're gonna get back. I think the Grim Dancer is just a better creature overall. And so our opponent has used multiple cards to bounce this and kill it. Um, and that tempo has now kind of gotten them nowhere. So we're winning on board. We have more cards in hand. We have the ability next turn to Auspicious Sterix this. So if they tap out for something, that seems useless. Although they didn't seem to have anything last turn, so we might go for it anyways. Oh, create a token. Okay. Rumbling Rock Slide? Yep, that's fine. So we're gonna play a land, and I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go this. Death Touch Menace, submit. And then we play the Mole. Okay. So it's a pretty good play for our opponent. Didn't have the green too. But that means they might have like some kind of red-green, white-green, blue-green duel. Wow. Okay. Opponent is doing it. Wow. Just gonna play a 4/4. And we're gonna lead the Stampede with. So next turn, we're really hoping this lives and we get 2 Sterix. Wow, that clash! I talked about that Clash of the Titans. It's amazing. Yep. No block. Okay. So we're going to mutate on the Sterix. Hope he doesn't have a play. So now we're at the chance of getting tempoed out. That Clash of the Titans was just so good. Put it over. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're gonna. What are we gonna get back? Probably the Grim Dancer. It's the best blocker we have. No attack. Hope he doesn't have anything. Wow, he does 8? Oh my god. Yeah, we are not in the best shape right now. We're gonna take 7. If he has double spells, we die. Oh my god, that's just gonna kill us. Our opponent got there. Wow. So, yeah, we're just dead. Yep, we're dead. Yep, that doesn't block flyers. Wow. That tempo switch right there. Okay, so we're gonna bring in Plummet. Probably don't need to bring in Wilt. Probably can bring it out. We really only saw 2 targets that we liked for that, right? Oh, are they exiled? Yeah, we saw the Dorat. So it's important we have it, but we don't need it. I think everything else is fine. We're kind of slow to start. Yeah. Whew. Hunt did it. We're gonna play. This is a good hand. It's got the dead weights. It's got everything we could want. Opponent deciding if they're gonna keep. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. Probably just gonna lead on that. Facet reader. A little bit awkward there. So we're gonna pick Lifelink Menace, and if we mutate, then we'll just have a Death Touch, which we probably won't, but we'll see. Fire Prophecy, yeah. And he flipped out a card. Play this. I don't think I want to Boneyard Lurker. Or I mean, yep, we're just gonna pass. Yep. Opponent's looting. Getting rid of Gust of Wind. I guess that makes sense. Are they looking for land? They've got it. Dorat. That's fine. Of one mind. Wow, opponent's doing it. Resolve. Pass. Pass. That's a little bit better because now it means we can deadweight. Do they have a 1-mana red instant? And Pillbug. And it's not like we wasted our turn. Okay, opponent's still looting. Is that Garuda? Oh. Opponent deck's very good. I imagine they were just looking for lands there. Good to know, though, for Extinction, that they're probably leaning a little bit. Oof. Vigilance. Yep. Huh. So I think what I want to do here is just mutate, make a 4/4. Okay, we still get to make a 4/4, even if we don't get to mutate. Our opponent's deck is amazing. Wow. All of these of one mind. They really got there in the blue red spells deck. This is a very good deck. Yep. Wow, and there's the hexproof. Okay. Man, what do we do here? Do we just play Death Toucher? This doesn't really further our game plan in any way. Play the 4/4. It's bigger. And then next turn we have the option of if we draw land, going Farfinder, Void Beckoner. Yep. So we always have the option of just Extinction Event Odd. Would like to not do that for a 1 creature, but we'll do what we have to do. Yeah, it's not great. Flying now? Oh yeah, we're just gonna have to do this. It's 3. 3's odd. Gosh. Could draw a couple more lands too. Our opponent's at such a good position. They've just got, oh my god, what is, Jesus, opponent. Please help us. Oh, and now he discards a card? Oh my, and then he draws a card? Oh my god. Opponent is a hero. We want a forest. Okay, so what do we do here? We can mole, and that just gives us 2 blockers. Yep. Wow. Opponent's deck is amazing. They have Garuda Clashes, which they just discarded. They discarded Clash. Litz. Oh my god. Opponent's deck is amazing. They still have that token maker. Wow. Do I even know what they have white for? Have I seen any white cards from them? So this just says discard a card, draw 2 now. Or like draw 2 cards, discard a card. Wow. Yep. Oh my god. Just don't mill yourself, OP. I can't imagine we win this. We did well, but our opponent's deck is amazing. Oh, take 9. Yeah. Okay, well, let's memory leak them. See what they're working with. We're just dead. There's so many ways for them to win from here. So it doesn't matter what we take. If we take the Rumbling or a Gust, they're still just going to kill our 1 blocker and attack us for 9. Oh, you can't. I just want to say good game. I don't know. We'll take. So they had. Wow, opponent had 1, 2, 1, 2. That's what they had that for. 3, 4 rares of Mythic. Oh my god. Opponent. Good game. Good deck. Good deck. Can't complain about losing to that. I think our deck was good, but opponent's deck was obscene. Claim our prize. 1,000 gems. And that's about it. That's 1 draft.